Hey sis, hey sis, hey sis. Good afternoon. This is Maya Lynn, founder of Womb Women on Minority Businesses, and this is my 31 live days of December. All right, 31 live days of December. I'm having a great time. We're on day number 6. Today is December 6th, so we're on day number 6 of my 31 days. And this has been a very empowering experience so far. I'm looking forward to the next few weeks, so I'll be able to jump on here every single day live to chat with you and share with you, whether you are watching it live with me or you are watching this in the replay. I'm excited to be able to come on here and share with you. So if you see my face, make sure you go ahead and like and share. Again, whether you're watching this live or on the replay, help a sister out. Go ahead and like and share this video because somebody might need the info we're going to talk about today. Okay, look, we've had just an amazing weekend. Coming off this weekend, we just had such a great time. I did yesterday, hanging out and spending some time with my girl Reba Hollingsworth. Congratulations, Reba, on your product launch of your Traversa bag. If y'all are looking for, entrepreneurs, we always got to carry some kind of bag with us, right? So if you are looking for a really good bag, then the Traversa bag is definitely the way to go with that. So if you are, you hear that? Y'all know my phone never rang until that's the house phone. We still have a house phone. Anyway, so we are, let me pause this for a second. All right, so I had to take a pause. You never know what's going to end up on the phone. So, we gotta be careful with that. Anyway, so I hung out with Reba Hollingsworth and her bag of the Traversa bag yesterday. It's a great bag for entrepreneurs. She's a reporter here in the Richmond area. And she's also this amazing entrepreneur. She's got some great products out. So if you need a good bag, go ahead and go to my Facebook page and you'll see the information I shared from that yesterday, but also got a chance to see some other amazing Richmond entrepreneurs. And so there's some great photos of the connections I was able to make yesterday at the Traversa product launch. All right. So now this week, y'all already know I'm heading to my birthday week this Wednesday. I'm gonna have something really special for y'all on Wednesday, so make sure you stay tuned. But I am heading to my birthday week, and of course, that makes me really reflect on not just this year, but reflect on where I am and where I want to be in my life, and what I want to do going forward. I am literally middle age now. I will be turning 47 on Wednesday. And so it's really important for me at this stage in my life to focus on being able to take care of folks, but in a way that is still very true to who I am, very true to the things that I want to be able to do and the goals I have for myself. And so, this quarter I've really done a lot of reflecting on, what it is that I want to be able to do for the next 47 years plus, right? Or as Jennifer, what's the actress name? Jennifer something. My next 47 summers, right? So, what do I want to be able to do? And what I really love, if you can't tell by now, what I really love is being able to work with other women who are entrepreneurs and help them, one, find each other, because it's really important for us to be able to work together to do the things that we need to do. And two, to be able to recognize that there are levels to this thing. I think sometimes because our view is so small, our future it becomes equally small. Until you start meeting these other folks who are doing these things at such high levels, and you say, wait a second, if you can do that, why can't I? And unfortunately, lots of times in our community, we just don't get the exposure to the folks who are working on these other levels. And so that is really something that I am completely passionate about. When I talk about making connections, it's not just so that you can meet your next client. I'm helping, my goal is to make sure that you're meeting your next client, or you're meeting your next source of clients. You are meeting your next network connection. You're meeting the next coach who will help you get to six figures. You're meeting the next mentor who's going to help you get to 7 and 8 figures and beyond. And all of that is so that you can live the life that you want to live. It's when it comes to entrepreneurship, it's not, the money is a tool. The money is simply a vehicle. It's so that we can live the life that we want to live, be able to take care of our children, be able to take care of our parents, be able to do the things that we want to be able to do without having to stress about the phone ringing for bill collectors or something, right? Anyway. So, as my birthday is approaching, I'm really just excited about what we'll be able to do this coming year when it comes to working with Black and Brown women entrepreneurs and the things that we have, the potential that we have, and that we'll start to see this year. All right. So I told you this is challenge week. Ow, wait, I got to put up my little sign. This is challenge week. And so yesterday I launched the challenge for December. Now this challenge is definitely a more laid back challenge. We're not going to have it's not an instructional challenge. This is a productivity challenge. There's a difference. So an instructional challenge would be, I'm teaching you a new skill, and then you're going to implement that skill and practice and see, how it works for you. This is a productivity challenge. You already know how to do these things. All I'm doing every day this week is to talk to you about why it's so important that you do these things, and hopefully motivate you to jump on it and get it done. All right. So for our productivity challenge, guys, for this week, it's called the 5-4-3-2-1. Now, if you've been around for a little bit, you may have done some of my 5-4-3-2-1 challenges before. There's some of my favorite ones to do it. It's a little bit different every single time that I do it. It's a little bit different every single time that I do it. But I absolutely love doing the 5-4-3-2-1 challenge because it helps you break down the thing that you want to be able to do, right? So I'm going to share my screen, because if you're not in our Facebook group, you want to make sure that you do that. In fact, let me go ahead and put that up real quick, because all of this information is inside of our Facebook group. So just go to facebook.com/groups and search for the Womb Network. You can use that link, or you could just go to Facebook and hit search the Womb Network. It will pop up. All right. So, but all of this information is in that group. And so I shared this to our group yesterday. I shared it to both of our groups, our members group and our free group. And then also I shared it on our Facebook page. I think I shared it on our Instagram too. I want to make sure everybody's getting it, right? So this is our challenge for this week, the 5-4-3-2-1 challenge for the week. What I love about it is every day it's just going to have you. It's all about consistency. It's not a ton of stuff that you have to do every day, because I always have the parallelpreneur in mind. And I know sometimes when you get home, you're getting off of work at 5, you get off of work at 6, and then you have this, this golden time, then you're 6 to 10 p.m., 7 to 10 p.m. to work on your business. So I don't want to overwhelm you with having to do a ton of stuff. What I want you to do is to be consistent with it every single day. All right. And so the 5-4-3-2-1 challenge simply is make 5 phone calls, 4 follow-up calls, 3 connections, 3 new connections. Make sure you're posting at least twice on your primary platform, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and make sure you read for an hour, right? And so every day, what I'm going to do this week, every day I'm going to focus on one of the items. So since today is Monday, we're going to focus on the top one, which is the sales call. Ladies, are you making sales calls? Now we are in the time of, technology in social media, where, you can send a quick message, you can send a quick post, and you want to be able to use that as, that's how everybody's going to buy your stuff. No, that's not what happens. Okay. Like, you still need to pick up the phone. You still need to send out those emails. You still want to communicate with your customers. It might seem old school, but it still works. It still works. Those sales calls are so important, whether it's a high-end call and you're selling a $10,000 online course, or you're signing someone up for a membership. The sales calls, at the end of the day, that person-to-person contact, beats everything else that you're doing. All right. And you have to also recognize that people who are being exposed to you, they need to see you a few times before they're even thinking about making a purchase from you. So they might have to see 3 or 4 Facebook posts and participate in a challenge and download your freebie, join your Facebook group. They might have to have all these points of contact before they really will make a decision on their own. But I promise you, the sales call jumps over a lot of those points because you are making that personal contact. All right. So we are all about today the sales call. And the goal is to make 5 sales calls every single day. There is a difference between the sales call, the follow-up call, and a connection. All right. You are not making a sales call with a brand new connection. Like you just met, like I said, I went to a networking event yesterday. I'm not going to say to somebody, I'm the founder of Women and Minority Businesses. We're looking for new members. Our membership is, $25 a month. Join us right now. Hey, you want me to sign you up? I'm not going to do that. I'm just meeting someone. So that's a connection. The sales call is after folks have actually had these different points of contact. They might be on your email list. They might be on your text messaging list. They might be in your Facebook group, or they might be following you on Instagram. You may have, they may have been in your rooms on Clubhouse, right? And so they've had these different points of contact. They don't have to have a ton, but they've had these different points of contact, and there's an interest in what you're doing. And so you are making a phone call, right? Now, what I love about the sales call, what I really try to do is have my social media, my email marketing geared towards people scheduling calls with me, so I don't have to search to make a call. But you can have it either way, where you are receiving calls because people are reaching out to you, or you are actually taking the time to go through your lists and make some calls, whether they're cold calls or warm market calls, or even hot calls. Okay. But the sales call allows you to listen to what this client, this prospective client, this prospective customer is really looking for. What are their pain points? What are they trying to accomplish for themselves? What's stopping them from doing the things that they want to be able to do? And then what can you do to solve that problem? All right. Whether it's a product or it's a service, you're still solving a problem for someone. And so you have to really think about, lots of times folks will say, and not just directly to me all the time, but also to, just looking at different groups. Someone will say, well, I have a product. I sell earrings. What problem am I solving for someone? You're always solving a problem for someone. That's the point of sales. Like we're solving some type of problem. So if it's a product base, it's not necessarily the problem. I'll use jewelry again as my example. The problem might not be, I need jewelry. Like I don't have enough jewelry in my life. That's not a problem. But the problem might be their self-image. The problem might be they are nervous about, going on camera. I tell folks this all the time. I get nervous about doing lives and things like that. And so for someone to reach out to me and say, hey, Maya, I know you've been talking about doing your lives. I heard you mention that you are nervous about, wearing makeup or blah, 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 blah. How about we set up a consultation? So you might be doing you might have a product, but you are able to still solve a problem for that client, but you won't know that until you really listen to what they're saying and what their needs are. All right. So when you're making your sales calls this week, right, remember you are connecting with people that they've already have a connection with you, but you have not had a chance to actually have this conversation with them. All right. 5 sales calls. So today is your first day. You're going to make 5 today, 5 tomorrow, all the way through Friday. So you should have a list of 25 people that you want to contact this week. You have a list of 25 people to contact this week. Just write their names out ahead of time, or you can do it on a piece of paper. If you're in our Facebook group and the post or for the challenge, and I think it's a pinned post. If not, I got to make sure I pin it. But I have a downloadable PDF that you can use to keep track of your challenge this week. So 25 people That means they're already in your network, but you have not made that contact with them personally to open up a sales conversation. All right. So that is your job for today. All right. Make sure that you are, if you have not joined our Facebook group, I'm going to put that back up. If you have not joined our Facebook group, again, just look for the Womb Network and then look for the pinned post in the group, because that will also give you the download that you can use this week to be able to keep track of all of your contacts this week, all the different steps that we have for the challenge this week. If you go to our Facebook group and just go to, in fact, I'm going to do, it's not pinned, I'm lying. So let me go ahead and do this right now. I'm about to pin it. Pat maybe. And hold on, y'all. Wait a second. I got to make sure I pin the post. Yeah, no, this is live right now, guys. This is live entrepreneurship. This is entrepreneurship right in front of your face with, oh my gosh, mark as an announcement. Bam, look at that. All right, so now when you go to our Facebook page, look at the announcements, the top announcement for today is the challenge. So go to that post, and there is a link to download the PDF that you can use to keep up with everything this week, all right? 25 names. You need 25 names for your sales call. Tomorrow, we will talk about the follow-up calls, because y'all know the fortune is in the follow-up. So we'll talk about follow-up calls tomorrow. On Wednesday, we're going to talk about the connections. Thursday, we're going to talk about our posting. And Friday, we're going to wrap it up with our quick discussion on making sure you are reading. All right. In the meantime, in between time, please make sure, if you are interested in Womb, you want to learn more about it, our information is scrolling across the bottom. I think the link for it is also in the description, but go to wombbiz.org/ members-partners, or you can go to bit.ly/womb members and learn more about what we do as a membership. We have so many cool things coming up for 2022. I cannot wait for January 2nd, when we are making all these amazing announcements. January 2nd, so make sure you are keeping that there. And let's see, did I forget anything? I think I did good today, guys. I did not forget anything. That's usually. I am looking forward to seeing you in the network, our Womb Network. And of course, we love to have you a part of the tribe. All right, definitely looking forward to seeing more of you guys in the tribe in 2022. But in the meantime, in between time, if you are, make sure I've got this right. And if you are looking for a group of women to grow and build together, this is the place that you need to be. Very simple. You're going to hear me talking about this in 2022, just so religiously and passionately, because these sisters are killing the game, and we cannot wait to help you get there. All right. So don't forget, as always, there's nothing more powerful than the counsel of women. So go grab your sisters and go get some ish done, because 2022 is going to be all about taking things to the next level. Have a great week, not the weekend anymore. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.